Alright, y'all, man, it's your boy Humboldt 2 times for me, back in the video, man, for me. Follow the Instagram at Humboldt 2 times. Now look, y'all, for today's topic, we're gonna be talking about crown chakra part 2. Now look, for today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to the Most High in general for everything. I'm also giving a huge shout out to the Most High for giving me these amazing downloads, dropping this amazing good information on me from no cap. I'm also giving a shout out to everyone and to y'all. Y'all literally take energy out of y'all's day to come rock me, show love, support, you feel me? I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all so much more than love, always deeply. I'm also giving a huge shout out to myself as well for wanting to receive this good information and give out this good information as well. I'm also sending good positive energy to everyone. Also, if you want to do a one-on-one call with me, just DM me on my Instagram at HumbleAli2times. Everything's together. Everything's lowercase, HumbleAli2times. Disclaimer, if you don't want to hear about the truth, if you don't want to hear more about the truth, if you feel like you're not ready about the truth, if you feel like you're not ready to hear more about the truth, then you may want to go ahead and click off this video now. Respectfully, all due respect. Now let's go ahead and get more deeper into the video. Crown chakra part 2. Now look, right? What is the crown chakra, right? Your crown chakra is like where your head is, like where it's where your third/first eye is as well, kind of. But your crown chakra is like all right here, all right here, all right here, like in this area, right? So the crown chakra is very important, right? It's a part of the 7 chakras, right? But there's way more than 7 chakras, but those are just some of the main chakras that get talked about a lot, right? So with your crown chakra, right? Your crown chakra can help you with your crown chakra is like a shield, right? It can help you from not letting in certain energies, right? So for an example, right? You ever notice how you may feel more calmer when you wear certain clothes, or you wear certain glasses, or you wear a certain scarf, or you wear a certain turban, etc., right? One of the reasons why is because it is energy, right? The clothes that you wear, it's energy. Everything is energy. This is why you may put on glasses and you may feel more sophisticated, or you may feel more better about yourself, right? Because that's energy, right? So when you're protecting your crown chakra, right? I'm not sitting here saying that you got to wear something over your head every single day. You don't have to do that at all. There's other ways to protect your crown chakra than just wrapping something over your head. But what I want y'all to understand is that wrapping stuff around your head can help release stress, right? It can actually comfort and actually relax your crown chakra in that crown area, right? And it can also keep out a lot of energy, right? See, when you're going out in public, right, people may want to touch your hair, but when you have your hair scarfed up, or maybe not even necessarily scarfed up, just wrapped up, some type of some way wrapped up or something like that, right? Even if you're like a person that maybe just doesn't want to tell somebody no, if you have your hair wrapped up, a lot of times people won't even try to touch your hair, even if they want to touch your hair, because like, okay, his or her hair is literally wrapped up, you know what I mean? And another thing is too is that there's different ways to wrap up your hair, right? Now, for an example, right, I'm gonna use myself as an example. Right now, I'm protecting my crown chakra, but as you can see, I don't have it fully over my whole entire crown chakra. I have it over like here. I could have it fully covered, but I purposely have this showing. I purposely have this showing, right? I purposely did this, right? So if you don't want any energy to get into your ether, a good way of not letting it get into your hair is by fully covering up your whole hair where no hair is showing at all, right? And it's a very spiritual thing. Like wearing scarves, wearing turbans, etc., wrapping things around your head, it's a very spiritual thing, right? See, a lot of us so-called black people, even though we're goddesses and God, a lot of us, we naturally wear scarves and turbans, etc., but a lot of times we don't understand why, right? It's a part of our culture. It's a part of us. You know, our ancestors did that quite frequently, quite a lot, you know. It's a lot of good benefits of doing that as well, right? Also, too, if you have a headache, like how I have a headache right now, wearing scarves and wrapping things around your head, it may help heal. It also may help your headache. You see what I'm saying? Because one thing about me, sometimes, like off and on, I've kind of had like a lot of headaches in my life, on and off maybe, right? So what I want y'all to understand and overstand as well, right? But also too, disclaimer, that may not work for you. You may have a headache, you may put a scarf over your head, and that may make it hurt more. You feel me? So just like, it just depends, you know what I mean? Respectfully, all due respect. I'm not trying to be mean, nothing like that. Respectfully, all due respect. Another thing is too, is with the crown chakra, right? It's one of the most, excuse me, it's a very high energy chakra, right? So with the crown chakra, right? The crown chakra is about, I think it's also maybe about letting go, right? Because a lot of times we like to hold on to things, right? And this is another reason, y'all, why isolation is so important in my opinion, because with isolation, you can naturally teach yourself how to let go of things, right? A lot of times we try to hold on to things, right? But a lot of times we don't really understand and really understand why we want to hold on to these things truly, right? So if you look at the show Avatar, the main character, he was getting taught like what every chakra basically means. And when he got to the crown chakra, the guy was basically telling him like, this is where you have to let go of everything, right? And like the main character dude, he's kind of confused, like, what? I gotta let go of everything, right? And the dude was basically telling him like, yeah, you gotta let go of everything so you can get to that next level, to the next frequency, to the next energy, right? If you're holding on to, if you like, I'm not saying that you can't care about things. I'm not saying that, but if you're holding on to something, it can mean like maybe like, let's say somebody doesn't want to be with you no more, but because you're holding on to that energy, you keep telling yourself that it's not true, but in reality, you know it is true. You see what I'm saying? It's like, it's important to learn and to know how to let go, right? In my opinion, respectfully, all due respect. So with the crown chakra, right, it is a very powerful chakra, right? All the chakras are powerful, right? And another thing too with your crown chakra is that, I've said this before, y'all, when you are letting people braid your hair, right? Because I've had my hair longer before than what it is right now. I've had braids, 2-strand twists, etc., right? When you are letting people do your hair, when you are letting people give you haircuts, right? It's imperative to be mindful of who you're letting cut your hair, who you're letting do your braids or doing your sew-ins, etc., because that's energy, right? And people can do magic off hair because hair is connected to your genes, it's connected to your DNA. Even if it's not literally on you anymore, it's still connected to you, literally. That energy is still connected to you. So like with me, for an example, when I haven't had a haircut in a minute, right? And I haven't had my hair done in a minute because I've cut my hair before, etc. So when I was getting haircuts, when I was getting 2-strand twists or braids or whatever, right? I would go to people that I know have good energy with me. What I mean by good energy with me is that I would go to people who have a good vibe, right? I wouldn't just go to anybody just because, oh, they're open or, oh, they do good jobs on hairs or they do good jobs on haircuts. I would go to people who I have good energy with them and they have good energy with me. Because when people are, like if you're getting haircuts, right? You don't know, you may not know exactly where that hair is going once you leave out. They could use that hair and try to do witchcraft, try to do negative energy to you. So like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, when you getting your hair cut, when you getting your braids done, 2-strand twists, etc., I recommend y'all to be mindful of who you're letting do that. I recommend you not to just let anybody do your braids or do your cornrows or do your sew-ins, or I recommend you to not just let anybody give you a haircut either. Another thing with haircuts is that a lot of barbers, they'll purposely push back people's hairlines too, just to let y'all know that. You feel me? So, yeah. But what I want y'all to understand and overstand with your crown chakra, man, is that crown chakra is very important, man. It's very, very important. We should not be letting everybody touch our hair. We should also, washing your hair as well. You should not be letting this goes to myself as well. You should not be letting everybody wash your hair, because that is energy. People can put negative intentions in your hair. They over here scrubbing your head. They might be trying to put negative energy into your head. You feel me? And you trying to figure out why you get done getting your hair washed, you feel like doing something negative. But before that, you was just chilling. You wasn't even on that type of energy. You still saying etc. You feel me? Maybe respect, with all due respect, man. But look, man, I hope y'all feel much for today's video. I catch y'all for much on the next one, man. Peace.